Life goal of mine is redemption from my episode. But that has changed within the last month. You know what I mean? I can't remember what it was. I think I was watching the show Revenge, and they had an episode called Redemption, and redeeming herself from. I don't even remember the episode actually right now because I'm more concentrated on the fact that there's no such thing as redeeming yourself from taking a life. I mean, you can justify. Um, I'm not the only one in the world that is facing the roadblock, the destruction, the guilt, the self-blame, the all these different amounts of things that happens when you do the unforgivable. Even when you're protecting yourself. I mean, as a human being, I think you just automatically feel a certain kind of fucked up. And redeeming myself, that's not even possible in my eyes or in my mind anymore. I mean, because it was completely uncalled for. If I had just, it's always these ifs, you know what I mean? And I don't beat myself up with them ifs. But my point of what I'm saying right now is, yes, as I pick up the pieces, there's no completion. There will always be something to pick up, cause my heart breaks every day for Stacy. That was the victim's name. My heart breaks every day for Zoe, and my girl is in here because, you know what I mean, in the throes of her episode, that was the loss of life was the result of the throw in of her episode. My heart breaks for that young man that was in that car that didn't even know his life was about to end, man. I will always be picking up pieces. You know what I mean? I pick this piece up, I look at it, I understand it, you know what I mean? I try to put it in its place. It's not designed to stay after I've done what I've done. They're gonna always be falling these pieces, and I will always be picking pieces up. And that gives me perspective. My goals was far-fetched. Redeeming yourself from taking someone's life, it shouldn't be what you're focused on. What you should be focused on after you do such a thing is understanding why it happened, mending and investing in the healing. Because don't nobody want to hear me talking about me trying to redeem myself. It's like, you fucking asshole, we don't give a fuck about you. What about Stacy, man? And then they get to thinking about the family, you know what I mean? Like, what about the family? You know what I mean? What can I do now? I'm asking y'all. I'm like, because I'm not an expert at this shit. You know what I mean? So what can I do now? Continue to tell everyone how extremely sorry I am. I mean, at some point, they gotta be, you gotta get callous to that. Hold up, somebody's coming. So I'm putting myself out there. It's getting dark. It's getting dark. Y'all wanna change positions? Or is this cool? It ain't really meant for y'all to see. It's meant for y'all to hear. Dissect. You know what I mean? Leave comments. What are y'all leaving? How is this registering with you? Can you feel my empathy? Redemption my ass. What I am going to do is develop and further my understanding of what it is a man in these shoes making the best of these circumstances is doing and supposed to do. So right now I'm on a level of I humbly and at the mercy of society, at the mercy of the victim's family, at the mercy of all the people that have managed to live this life without making such a big mistake as the one I made. I'm at everyone's mercy. I throw myself at you all's feet like, yo, I'm not exalting myself. I don't know what to do at this point. And I think I've been here with you all before where I'm just at a loss. So, as I pick up the pieces, I'm sharing my experiences with you. If you've ever lost someone and it was someone else's fault, do you try to understand where they come from? Or do you just remain in whatever that causes you to feel? I'm saying a lot. I'm like, I'm not structured at this point at all. I'm like, just being me, just talking to you about this very heavy and tragic situation. Here we are, almost 11 years afterwards, and I still don't know what to do. But this is more therapeutic than you all not being able to hear from me. It's more therapeutic for me, and if you wanna how do they say it? If you wanna indulge me, it's therapeutic for you also. I mean, because you're benefiting from this. You see someone going through a very real life experience, and I know you got your own shit you got going on, tons of it, tons of people in the world, millions, billions of people in the world got shit that they have going on, and sometimes we don't know how much we do relate to one another. So those that are able to relate to the things that I'm saying, the things that I'm feeling, the shit I'm expressing, you know what I mean? I hope it provides us with some solace, peace, some therapy. You know what I mean? So, yeah, how about that? Redemption. I can't believe that was a goal. I mean, my my uh my outlook was a noble one. I mean, who wouldn't want to set the record straight? I'm not a fucking monster. Who wouldn't want to set the record straight? I'm not a fucking monster. I wouldn't just fucking go out killing a woman or even a man that didn't deserve to die. I know she didn't deserve to die. Man, hell, she was my woman. 2 years, too much. We went strong. Probably was away from her 5 days, you know what I'm saying? The relationship was mad obsessive, you know what I mean? That was I couldn't get away from her, even though we was toxic to one another at several different points in our relationship. Man, I would leave and someone would be pulling on me to go back. Had I known that everything would manifest itself to her life being gone, shit. What I'm saying, I wish I would have stayed away from her. Can't go backwards. Ain't that the stumbling block? Yeah, I'm out right now. You know what I mean? I'm out. I'm out of I'm never out of material, and it's never like, this isn't material. This is life, man. I'm never out of expressing myself. I will always be able to express myself. I say that, and what was this video about? Me not knowing how to express myself. It's not that I don't know how to express myself. It's just that I don't know what to say to in moving forward from this point, except for, I am so sorry, people. Sorry to her the most. Sorry to my peoples. Sorry to her peoples. I'm sorry to God and the universe and this thing, this beautiful thing that we call life. Love one another. And I know we don't have a choice but to judge one another. But as you judge with an open mind. Don't judge from a closed heart. You know what I'm saying? All rigid in your thoughts and the way you view things. You know what I'm saying? Open your mind up a little bit as you judge me. And we gonna keep it pushing. Alright? Alright, peace.